I'm John Roberts. Here it comes. Hurricane Katrina bringing heavy rain tonight to the southeast coast of Florida. So we will start there. Then we'll have these stories.
Shia militia are at each other's throats while Iraqis still hope for a constitution. I'm Lara Logan in Baghdad.
They did build it. And now are they ever coming? I'm Jim Axelrod with a silver lining to the gas price surge.
I'm Byron Pitts. Football players popping pills that might actually save their lives.
Medieval medicine goes modern. I'm Dr. Malika Marshall on why maggots and leeches are making a comeback.
This is the CBS Evening News with Bob Schieffer.
And Bob is off tonight. Hurricane Katrina is making landfall this evening along the heavily populated Atlantic coast of Florida. It's packing top sustained winds of 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. But the main danger from Katrina is flooding because some areas could get as much as 20 inches of rain. Mark Strassman begins our storm coverage for us tonight. He's in the thick of it in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Mark.
John, along with these heavy winds and rains, all the power is out in this neighborhood, and the beach is a stinging sandstorm. Katrina is showing its muscle. Katrina soaked the Bahamas, bulking up and bound for Florida, where it's expected to hit land as a Category 1 hurricane and dump more than a foot of rain. Millions of people in Florida's southeast coast are now under a hurricane warning from Jupiter Inlet to Florida City, just above the Keys. And one potential bullseye, this area around Boca Raton, is under a mandatory evacuation order. To storm trackers, Katrina is reminiscent of Hurricane Irene 6 years ago, a slow-moving, weak hurricane. But Irene flooded parts of South Florida with 20 inches of rain and caused $600 million in damages. As Katrina moved in, some Floridians were moving out, and Governor Jeb Bush had his own storm warning.
People need to take this storm seriously.
But in Boca Raton, police weren't even enforcing the mandatory order to get out. And just south of Boca, 1 block from the beach, few people were worried or leaving.
You've seen worse.
Yes.
And you're staying put.
Yes.
Tourists shopped, stores stayed open.
Because nobody's leaving, you're staying open.
Exactly. I feel like I'm gentleman in business here, and I'm doing pretty decent so far.
Every hurricane has holdouts, even in a state battered by 4 major hurricanes just last year, with damage in the tens of billions of dollars. But to many South Floridians, Katrina seems like a ho-hum storm. Heavy rain means put on your hood, not head out of town. And to emergency officials, that's always the most worrisome attitude of all. Forecasters say Katrina's eye will cross here in Broward County. With all the hurricanes that have struck Florida over the decades, this will be the first time a hurricane has made landfall in this county in 41 years. John?
Mark, you've covered a lot of hurricanes. Obviously, you're having no trouble getting wet in this one. How does Katrina compare to other ones you've been in?
It's pretty significant right now. I mean, the winds and the rain are strong. It's not a Category 3 by any means, but it's nothing to take lightly either. The people who stuck this out may regret it.
All right, we'll let you get back inside. Mark Strassman in Deerfield Beach. Thanks. For more on what